Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we are comparing Zerodha with SMC Global Online. SMC Online is a full service stockbroker while Zerodha, as we know, is a discount broker. Generally, a lot of people ask why do we create a lot of Zerodha comparison videos. The thing is that we get a lot of feedback, the comments which involve Zerodha as one of the stockbrokers that people want us to compare. And that's one major reason we have to use Zerodha as one of the benchmarks in comparison to other stockbrokers. However, if you want us to compare specific stockbroker use cases, please let us know in the comment section below and we will certainly compare those stockbrokers as well. Coming back to this comparison, we will be talking about company background, account opening charges, brokerage, exposure or leverage offered across segments, prominency of the research teams, trading platforms, specifically we'll be looking at the mobile app, and some other features that can help you to figure out which of these two stockbrokers is a better choice for you. Let's get started. So as usual, we'll start with the company background. SMC Global is a full service while Zerodha is a discount broker. SMC has a 16 years lead. Its establishment was in the year 1994, while Zerodha came to existence in the year 2010. As far as the number of branches are concerned, SMC has 2,450 sub-broker and franchise offices across the country. That's a good number. While if we talk about Zerodha, it's a discount broker. It doesn't really have to do that. But as of now, they are present in around 70 locations. This number has been upgraded to around 70 to 80 locations in the country. As far as membership with exchanges are concerned, they are members of BSE, NSE and commodity exchanges of the country. If you talk about the account opening charges, in case you are looking to open an account with them, Zerodha will charge you 200 rupees for the trading account. They will charge you 100 more if you want to open the demat account with them as well. There are no charges as far as trading account is concerned from SMC Global, while they charge you around 500 rupees for the demat account. The best part is they don't really have a AMC for the demat account, and Zerodha charges you 300 rupees for the demat account AMC. But SMC charges you again 300 rupees for the trading account AMC. So more or less, as far as the AMC is concerned, both of these stockbrokers are similar, but SMC is a tad expensive when it comes to opening an account with them. However, if you're just opening the trading account, then SMC is certainly the cheapest. Going ahead, if you talk about the brokerage now, this comparison is between a full service and a discount broker. Generally, SMC or other full service stockbrokers charge you high brokerage rates depending on your trade value. In this particular case, SMC charges you 0.3% for delivery, while Zerodha does not charge any brokerage rate. You might need to pay some taxes, but as far as brokerage is concerned, you don't need to pay anything for equity delivery trades. Other than that, the maximum cap at brokerage in case of Zerodha is 20 rupees. It can be less than that depending on your trade value, but it cannot go beyond 20 rupees for every trade. SMC on the other hand gives you a reasonable sort of structure as far as brokerage across other segments is concerned. However, if you are putting up a trading account balance of 50,000 initially, you might get equity delivery as low as 0.1% here and 0.01% for intraday. So it really depends on the kind of initial deposit you're putting up with full service stockbrokers, and in case of SMC, the brokerage goes 1/3 with that particular amount. Moving ahead, if you talk about exposure or leverage, now for people who don't understand the concept, basically it's a small loan provided by your stockbroker at a particular interest percentage. And in case of Zerodha, let's say if you have 10,000 rupees in your trading account balance, you get to trade up to 50,000 for intraday, and SMC can allow you to trade for up to 1 lakh rupees because their exposure is up to 10 times. And they also provide you a delivery exposure up to 3 times. If you trade consistently, if you are making good profits when you're trading through Zerodha, this particular value of 5 times can go up to 14 times for intraday trades. But it really comes down to the point of the kind of profits you're making on the stock market. Other than that, Zerodha provides you consistently across other segments. You can check here that there are a minimum range of 5 to 20 times depending on the segment for exposure. SMC, however, does not provide much of an exposure in other segments. It really depends on the kind of segment you're looking to trade in. If intraday is the topmost priority for you, it's one of the most preferred trading segment, then yes, SMC is a better choice. Otherwise, Zerodha gives you a consistent exposure across different trading products. Talking about customer service now, again SMC is a full service stockbroker. That's why they can provide you a decent customer service, be it number of communication channels, be it the turnaround time or the overall quality of resolution. SMC will always be 2 steps ahead of Zerodha. Zerodha gives you some support. They give you email support, they have a phone number, they have few offline branches as we discussed, but the kind of expectations you can keep from a full service stockbroker such as SMC can't be compared with the discount broker. Moving on, talking about research now. Well, research is something, if you are a beginner or you are a small investor and looking for regular reports, trading calls, recommendations from your stockbroker, then full service stockbrokers definitely can help you. SMC provides you daily reports, trading calls, recommendations, quarterly analysis on industries, on companies, on specific stocks and trading products. So you will be having all access to those kind of things. But when it comes to Zerodha, they don't really do that. Discount brokers don't generally provide you extra services when it comes to research and education. But Zerodha does something on education part though. They've got some portals like Varsity, where you can learn about the basics and fundamentals of trading and investments in 11 different languages. And they've also got another portal called Open Trade, where you can connect with and follow some heavy traders, experts of the industry, learn what they are trading on, learn what they are investing upon, and then based on those you can make your own decisions as well. As far as research is concerned, the vote goes to SMC certainly, and especially for users who are looking to enter into the stock market world. Talking about trading segments now, well, SMC gives you a big range of trading and investment products. We have listed 5 of those here, but there are more: equity, mutual funds, IPOs, currency, commodities. There are bonds, there are corporate FDs, there are FDs. There is insurance. So there are multiple other trading and investment products that you can think about and invest using SMC services. Zerodha does most of that, but there is no direct way for you where you can invest in IPOs. If you are a client or want to be a client of Zerodha, then you might not be able to invest in IPOs directly. There is an indirect way where you might need to involve a bank and use Zerodha's DP number and all that, but there are a few formalities involved. Especially if you're a beginner, we won't really recommend you to do that. If you already know, if you are a intermediate level or advanced level sort of a trader, then yes, Zerodha might work for you as well. Moving ahead, if you talk about some other features now, finally, these features apply to the specific set of users who are looking forward to these services. For instance, things like market tips, margin funding, things like an SMS alerts for that matter as well are applicable to specific set of users who are looking to get specific information points from their stockbrokers. SMC does that. Being a full service stockbroker, there is an advantage that they carry. They also provide you a relationship manager who basically works out with you, manages your portfolio, and especially if you are working with a high trading capital, then definitely they will sort of tell you, forecast you with the kind of opportunities that are coming onto the market. Moving ahead, if you talk about the trading products now, let's talk specifically about the mobile apps first. So we are using Google Play Store for reference here. Zerodha's mobile app is called Kite. As far as the rating is concerned, the app is rated at 4.2 by around 7,948 users, almost 8,000 users, and out of those, around 10% of the users have rated this app at either 1 or 2. So that basically makes the overall satisfaction score close to 90%. If you look from the Zerodha's perspective, they are updating the mobile app within a range of 3 to 4 weeks. Last update was seen on March 28th, 2017. We are recording this video in April 2017, so it's been around 2.5 weeks the app has seen an update. It has been installed by 1 to 5 lakh people, and there are a few concerns. We talked to some of the clients and the users of Zerodha's mobile app. The concerns were generally coming from 3rd tier or 4th tier cities where there are interconnectivity issues, especially if you are using a lower internet connection bandwidth. Similarly, you might also face some issues while using the charting feature. So in case you're doing your technical or fundamental analysis, while performing those analysis, you might have some hard time using the charting features. There are issues in the loading of those charts at times. Other than that, this is definitely a recommended app. It's definitely proven itself, and certainly for the kind of updates they are doing and the kind of features they are providing to the users, it definitely helps the overall course for them. Moving on, if we talk about SMC's mobile app called SMC Mobile Trade Equity. Now, the app is rated at 3.6 by 327 users, and around 23% of the users have rated this app at either 1 or 2. If you look from the perspective of SMC, the last update was done on November 6, 2016, which has been around 6 months that the app has seen an update. Now this is one of the bizarre things that stockbrokers do. They don't really put their focus on the technology, especially mobile apps, which are the thing for the future. The app has been installed by 10,000 to 50,000 users, and when I talked to a couple of clients from SMC Global Online, the concerns were around the user experience, the overall usability and the user experience provided by this particular mobile app is not optimal. And certainly there are some issues with the features. For example, if you're using your back button, you might be logged out of the application. This is very strange kind of a bug, but that really happens at times with clients. And there are concerns raised around the accuracy of the data that is displayed on different screens of the application. So again, definitely one of the mobile apps that we will not recommend you to trade. There are things that need to be improved in terms of the overall user experience, the kind of features, the usability of the mobile app, and especially SMC needs to put a focus back on technology, and especially on the mobile app which needs a regular update from them. Coming back to a comparison, if we talk about the other trading platforms of these two stockbrokers, Zerodha has Pi, which is a terminal-based software, and they have a Kite Web, which is a web-based browser application. Similarly, SMC has SMC Privilege, Easy Trader, and they've got a tab application as well. Let's check out these things in detail as well. So we are using ourdigitalblogger.com for reference here. It contains the whole article in terms of the review of different stockbrokers. We're talking about SMC right now. So in terms of trading platforms, they've got multiple sort of variations here. They've got a terminal-based software here, which is good for performance. Similarly, there is a lighter version web-based browser application. You don't need to install anything. You just need to go to a browser, be it Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox or Safari. Put in your login details and you can get started with your trading. Mobile trade we have already discussed about, and SMC tab trade is a tab-based application. Again, it really needs a lot of attention from SMC. They are not putting it on that front. Coming back to Zerodha, on the other hand, well, Zerodha gives you a wide range of trading platforms as well, be it a mobile app, be it an API based application, be it the terminal based software that we just discussed, and they also have a web based application. So there are different sort of variations in terms of the devices you use, and based on that you will find a trading application from Zerodha's end, and these are high performing applications. So in terms of speed or connectivity, you might not face a lot of concerns, but as far as picking one of these two stockbrokers is concerned, from trading platforms perspective, Zerodha definitely has an edge in terms of the variations they have, in terms of the technical and fundamental analysis tools they provide integrated within the trading application. So we will certainly pick Zerodha out of the two if we want to pick one. If you want to check out the complete review of these two stockbrokers and other stockbrokers before making a choice, you can check out these links here. We will be putting these links into the video description. Have a look and understand what exactly these stockbrokers are doing in the overall stockbroking space, and then it will be easier for you to make a choice from there. Similarly, if you want to have a detailed look at the comparison that we just discussed, there is a comparison link that talks about it in length. We will be putting this link as well in the description. You can have a look and check out accordingly. So this is it as far as the comparison between these two stockbrokers, Zerodha and SMC Online, is concerned. We have discussed about multiple aspects, be it pricing, exposure, customer service, trading platforms, brokerage and all that. Now it's up to your preferences, your requirements, and based on that you can pick either of these two stockbrokers. However, in case you need some help, if you are looking for a stockbroker that exactly matches your preferences, what you can do is check out this link, ourdigitalblogger.com/free callback broker choice. Put in your preferences, put in your details there, and we will set up your callbacks for you absolutely free. This is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Our Digital Blogger, for similar videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching the video again. Bye bye.